Hey guys, Tophat here, and I've been having some technical problems working on a video I've been doing about the Phantom Toll Booth, so that's going to be delayed for right now, and so you guys won't have to go without a video. I'm going to talk about a recent trailer that's came out for Jellystone. For those of you who don't know, it's HBO Max cartoon that's going to be streaming, as you can see right here, July 29th. I was actually kind of looking forward to this one because I love the classic Hanna-Barbera characters like Yogi, Snagglepuss, Huckleberry Hound, just to name a few. And I think there's a lot of potential for this to be good as long as they keep to the humor. But, well, without further ado, let's get into the trailer itself. Okay, now the first thing I want to comment on is how I hate the cow art style for these characters. Now, Hanna-Barbera has never been known for doing great detail in their more cartoony characters, as it were. Yogi, Boo Boo, Jabberjaw, they all had simple styles. So I wasn't expecting anything detailed, but couldn't they have made them look like they did in the 60s? I mean, for goodness sakes, this just looks ugly. I mean, say what you will about the WWE movies, but at least they had the characters look as they do. Like, I really love the Flintstones and the Jetsons, where they actually look like the Flintstones and the Jetsons. They were able to mimic that style very well. This, it looks like they're not even trying. But anyway, just because it looks bad, don't mean it's going to be. And I have to admit, the humor seems in line with what they did in the classic cartoons. One thing I find interesting is that Shazam is here. And for anyone who doesn't know, Shazam was a genie from their more action cartoons, where he was the genie of a boy and a girl named Chuck and Nancy, where they put their rings together and say his name, and he appears. What surprises me about his inclusion is how politically incorrect he seems in today's world. Now, anyone who's seen the cartoon knows there's nothing offensive about it, but people are a little sensitive these days, and um, didn't think they were going to include him, and I have mixed feelings about his inclusion myself. Not because I don't think he fits in today's world. I want to see him again. It's just that he was part of their action line. Like the Herculoids, Space Ghost before they made him a joke in that silly show from the 90s, and Johnny Quest. And oh, speaking of Johnny Quest, they actually show him and Haji. And again, I don't think he really fits into this world. And I really despise the style they gave them. And Haji and Johnny look like they're maybe in their teens, 20s. I don't really know, but anyway, they do not look good at all. I see Haji has like an earring and a beard going for him, and they got rid of his turban. I I just don't know if they belong in this world. I mean, they were featured in Scooby Doo's Mystery Incorporated, and I thought they worked very well in that universe. What I would like to see them do, and I kind of doubt they will, is to have like a whole new cartoon featuring the action characters from Hanna-Barbera. I want to see like Maitor. I really love Maitor, and adore Shazam. And I've never been a huge fan of Johnny Quest myself, but I know a lot of people really enjoy him. I would love to see him incorporated in a different cartoon, and others I'd like to see is the Herculoids. And I also like the Frankenstein Jr. and the Impossibles. But the Impossibles are very much a product of the 60s. I love 60s music myself, and I can't see them perform in modern music. But if they were to use the Impossibles, they most likely would update them to modern music, which by and large sucks. But anyway, I'm getting off track here. I love how like they're showing characters like Peter Potamus. I always enjoyed Peter. He's not one of their more well-known characters, and so it's nice to see him. Oh, and they got Snagglepuss. Like, is he supposed to be punk or something? And oh, there's that one cat from Top Cat. I never liked Top Cat myself, and I have no idea what his name is, so if anybody knows, let me know in the comments section. Yogi has a chainsaw, and Boo Boo looks like he has a hammer, and Cindy has an axe. Wally Gator's like all bandaged up. God, I hate the designs of these characters. I know I keep going on about it, but it looks absolutely hideous. What were they thinking? I don't like to do like angry reactions like this because there's a lot of people who do that stuff. But I saw the recent trailer for the He-Man cartoon and it looks amazing. I am looking forward to seeing the new He-Man show, and I'll do a whole nother video where I talk about the trailer. But I'm not even that big of a fan of He-Man, and I'm looking forward to that show more than Jellystone. And I love the classic Hanna-Barbera characters. Nice to see Huckleberry Hound. I really like him. And now here's like the characters all holding hands. Let's see if I could spot who they are. I see Pixie and Dixie. There's Yippee Yappy and Yahooey. Oh, Rough and Ready. They have Rough and Ready in this show. Yeah, like they were the first Hanna-Barbera characters to be shown on television back in the 50s. Oh, that's pretty neat. They got Rough and Ready, and oh, there's Paul Rugg. I love Paul Rugg. Him and his mumbling, and there's his family, his son Shag, his daughter, was it Daisy? Is Daisy her name? I think it's Daisy. If I'm wrong, correct me. And oh, Maul. There's a there's a oh quick draw McGraw is El Kabong. Oh, that's pretty neat. And right next to him is Yankee Doodle. You know, as far as I know, the guy who voices Yankee is still alive. And he's got to be in his late 80s, early 90s. And he did like a video some time ago. It was a while back where he's still able to do the voice. It'd be pretty neat if he came back and voiced Yankee. I don't know. I'm kind of doubt it. As far as I know, he's like the only one from these cartoons who's still alive. I know Dawes Butler, Mel Blanc, Gene Vanderpie. You know, all of them all have passed on. Like the last one that I know of who passed away was John Stevenson. He was the voice of Mr. Slate from the Flintstones. You know, like next to the Yankee is Chopper. It looks like Chopper. He's wearing a vest for some reason. And there's a Dingling, I believe that's him. And I'm assuming the one next to him is Hokey Wolf. No, I don't think that's Hokey. I think that might be Mr. Jinx. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Mr. Jinx. Peter Potamus and his monkey friend. I can't remember his name. It was Huckleberry Hound, Loopy de Loop. Oh, Magilla Gorilla. I wonder if Mr. Peebles would be in here. I loved how Mr. Peebles was the bad guy in Scooby Doo Guess Who. That was pretty awesome. Well, anyway, Wally Gator's next to him, and there's who in the world is that next to Wally? Is that Baba Looey? Yeah, I think it might be him. But there's Jabberjaw, Captain Caveman, Cindy, Augie Doggy, Doggy Daddy, and oh, it's that witch character. The one that was voiced by Gene Vanderpie, who is most well known for voice in Wilma. Ah, gosh, I can't remember her name. I remember seeing her cartoons all the time. But gosh, I feel so stupid. And I grew up with these characters. Next to her, I think that's Mildew. Yeah, Mildew Wolf. I and I'm assuming those are the cats from Top Cat. And oh, I neglect to mention Grape Ape. How could I forget old Grape Ape? Oh, they have Captain Caveman's son, KV Jr. from the Flintstone Kids. Gosh, they have him just looking like a furball. It's pretty neat he's in this. You know, in recent years they've kind of neglected KV Jr. and I've been wanting to see him again. So, props for them incorporating him. Cindy jumping out of an airplane carrying the baby. Don't know what's going on. Oh, there's Captain Caveman drinking uh, a milkshake, I believe, with Jabberjaw, Yogi, Boo Boo, and Loopy. Uh, they're showing Suzanne hugging Peter, Jabberjaw, Yogi, and looks like Doggy Daddy, and like Yeah, Captain Caveman's way in the back, and I think that's Mr. Jinx next to Yogi and El Kabong and Top Cat. Yeah, I'm just not seeing Shazam fit into this world. Yeah, he liked the joke, but the show for the most part was meant to be action. So yeah, that's what I think of this cartoon. It unfortunately does not look good, but maybe it'll surprise me. Like, I'm optimistic that it might be pretty good, even if the designs don't work for me. Because maybe this might lead to these characters being used more. Like, I love that Geico commercial with Yogi and Boo Boo. I, I just wish they made them look like that. Man, the commercial gave us better designs than this series. But we'll wait and see. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments section what you guys think. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you later.